Good morning.
Good morning, welcome to the stream. It's me, I'm Swifty.
Swifty is on the mic.
Hey, it's me, I'm Swifty.
And I'm, my name's Michael Doig.
Yeah.
I'm a colorist.
I'm an animator.
I've not animated in 0 days, because that's what I'm doing today.
Yeah, you were saying that you wanted to learn animation.
I did. I wanted all the power that you have.
Bruh, I knew it would happen eventually.
It wore me down.
I knew it would happen eventually.
So I'm working on a couple at the moment. I'm working on one that was more of a rotoscoped, like reference study.
It's not rotoscoped.
No.
It's just referenced from video.
Well, does rotoscope means literally like
drawing
trace
over this? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It means drawing. It doesn't necessarily mean tracing, but it means drawing over the frames.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not doing that, but yeah, I've got one where it's the model's going between poses, so it's video group 1.
Hey, pal bro fella. Hello, Tyler. Hello, Music Box. Hello, Tibbs.
Hello.
Hello.
So there's this one, which I could continue, or I started working on one last night, which was more invented.
You caught the bug.
I did. I'm cursed. I've been afflicted with animation. I've come down with a case of the animating.
It's a good curse to have.
I think I'm going to continue with this new one.
So it's a new one, the one you showed me yesterday, where she walks and then she takes the bow out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that one. It's got some good principles going on in there, Mike. You've obviously picked up a lot while you've been like
Dormant.
watching a lot of other people doing animation and talking about it.
I'm a sleeper animator and I've been activated.
Someone said the code word.
It's a Tyler and a Tib and an Emla and a pal bro fella, or pal as they asked to be called. And Music Box, hello.
It's Tyler from the vape-filled room, like Jenny from the block.
Let's clarify some of these lines.
Okay, let's.
Cool.
In the meantime, I am just getting the colours onto block bodies. She's
Hello, look. I'm animating and she's coloring.
Whoa!
Wow.
What's going on? To be fair, I'm only colouring them a kind of pale white, and they're just stick figures.
Kurzik, Nikon, hello.
But once I've done that, my part in this is done. Donezo. I'm going to move on to Slamantha again. I done did my part.
You done did it. I'll do my part off stream. But then I'll show you the results afterward. Yeah.
Yeah. We'd love to be able to stream After Effects because we want to be able to show you guys what we do. But it does crash the stream.
It because of all the video processing, it tanks my computer pretty hard. We'll need a better stream setup for that to be possible, but I would love to do that in the future.
Are we streaming to Twitter today?
No, we're not.
Can we?
No, not anymore.
Can we?
As in, I can't switch it while the stream's running.
Okay, we'll have to try it Monday. I was wondering if the audio issues were continuing.
Yeah, let us know. On Wednesday's stream, we had some audio, like our microphones were missing some audio. Let us know if that is still happening.
We think it might be because we're streaming to Twitter as well. So I was hoping that if we streamed to Twitter again today and it happened, we could turn it off mid-stream and then see if it works. If it fixes the problem.
Tyler asked, what's this Bogadies thingamajig? It is an upcoming graphic novel written by Declan Shalvey, illustrated by Gavin Fullerton, coloured by Rebecca Nolte, and lettered by Clayton Cowles. or Coles. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm sorry. And it's coming out in April, I believe. And we've been commissioned by Declan to create a little promotional animation for him to promote the release and publication of the book. And that's it, really. We're using artwork that Declan created for the front cover as the basis, and I believe he has someone who has written a soundtrack for the book, so we'll be adding that to it too. Yeah, I think this is similar to the book that Declan wrote a couple of years ago, Savage Town. It's another sort of Irish crime
Graphic novel,
yeah. Although there's a little bit of the supernatural in there too. So
hey, no spoilers.
Hey, no spoiler trigger warning. Go.
Put up a spoiler warning. Oh, that's right, we don't have one.
No, we don't. Completely unfiltered. Okay, let's see.
Remember the time Jordan embarrassed himself in front of Declan Shelby?
What's that?
Jordan, when he first met Declan, was like, Declan Shelby, straight white male?
Yeah.
And Declan was like, who is this person? It's because Jordan tried to use an in-joke between Tib and Declan without Declan knowing who he was.
Yeah, without Declan remembering the in-joke himself and not knowing who Jordan was at all.
You didn't help Mike, though. You little gossip running from person to person.
I did help, I'll have you know.
You did the opposite to helping.
That's not true. I softened it between the two of them.
You didn't soften anything.
I did soften it.
All you did was tell each person that the other person knew how they felt now.
Yeah.
Because you told them.
It was funny.
There you go.
Mike
and I have been playing a bit of Overcooked.
I didn't make it worse.
And we've got pretty good at it. Mike makes everything worse, including in Overcooked.
Wait, how do I make everything worse in Overcooked?
Because you just stand around and let everything burn. Because you don't know what to do.
That's not true. There was a point where you were like, okay, let me direct what we're doing this time. And I was like, sure. And then there's a point where, like, I didn't know what to do next.
There's, like, plates ready to go out with food on them. And, like, 3 things burning. And you had just stood there, like, what should I do?
I wasn't just stood there silently. I was like, okay, what are we doing next? What do you want me to do next?
Just stood there.
And you
weren't stood there silently. You were just stood there.
I said to you, okay, what are we doing next? Because
you didn't. You just stood there.
I did. You were just too busy being
there and
rubbish.
I went, what are you doing?
Over there on your side.
And you went, you're meant to be directing me. And I was like, can you not see all the things around you that you could be doing to help?
But you wanted to direct that time, so I wanted to, like, I could see things I could do.
It's very passive aggressive. It's like standing in the middle of a street and being like, well, you didn't tell me to move, so it's your fault I got run over.
I wouldn't stand still getting run over.
That's good to know.
I'd be moving because the car would be...
That's not a way I can assassinate you then. I like to think we're pretty good at it now, though. We aced that pancake one last time we played.
Yeah, the pancake one was great.
Mm-hmm. And you've got way better.
First day line said, "Wow, came in just in time for hear the bell. I got 20 on Swift."
That was a good decision. I always put them down.
Emotionally.
Yeah, man. I'm the strongest.
I think you're too powerful, Swifty.
Yeah, I get that a lot. People are afraid of my power. You're very powerful too, Mike.
When I unleash it.
In a quiet way.
With quiet power.
Quietly powerful.
Quietly powerful.
Yeah.
I'm getting new headphones today.
Whoa, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. It's my payment for editing Tape Deck is new headphones from Declan.
That's Declan's podcast, for those who don't know.
Oh, yeah. Declan's got a podcast where he has creative conversations with creators that he knows and admires and stuff. And I've been editing the last 7 episodes for him. And so we forgone monetary payment for a decent pair of headphones. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
They are called like Quiet Comfort, so I'm looking forward to being quietly comfortable.
Mike was telling me off yesterday because he was trying to listen to a talk and I was singing Game Grumps. And he was like, "India, my headphones aren't good enough to be able to hear this over the top of you singing." That's my Mike impression.
Why am I English?
India.
Why am I English?
I can't hear. I can't hear my talk, India.
I can't hear my talk, India.
You've got to stop singing now. I don't know what accent that was, but that's what you sounded like.
Yeah, well, it was probably something like that song where it's like, I gotta poo about now. I gotta
pee about now. All right, about now.
So,
you guys ever do that thing where you're singing a Game Grumps remix, and then you realise that you're singing it in front of either your flatmate or your parents, and you get to the part where they say something really terrible, and you're like, "I'm nearly."
I mean,
"Ooh, girl, let me stick your movement, listen, baby." It's like when someone sings a song where they don't know the lyrics to a certain part, except the problem is you do know the lyrics to a certain part and you suddenly realise you're about to say it in front of your dad and you're like, "Oh!"
You sing it anyway. You sang it on the way back from the tram. Just like, "Hey, baby."
I'm okay singing it in public.
Yeah.
Just not in front of people that, like, people like my parents or people I live with, people who have to deal with me on a daily basis who I will see more than once. You used to play them for your mum. That's awesome. Is she a Game Grumps fan?
So, Pal says Swifty is OP, plays Nerf, and First Day Lions. It's a pair of Bose headphones, like Quiet Comfort 35 to I don't know. I went into Dixon's in the airport when we were flying recently to Manchester, because we flew to the Midlands.
Yes.
We flew to where India's from, and
to find Sonic.
his origin space. And so in the Dixons they had a whole bunch of like Sennheiser, Sony, Bose, one other one, and I basically just tried them on. I was like, am I going to like wearing these? Was my main question. And Bose were like the most comfortable. So I then researched some more recent Bose brand, and there was one that was reduced, so I was like, I'll go with this one, because honestly I probably couldn't hear the difference, even if I tried. But
well, they don't have anything playing through the headphones, do they? They just
did.
have. I don't remember them.
Press the button.
What?
Oh, you're silly.
Oh no! I just thought that they're like, try them on, see how they feel, see how much noise they cancel. I didn't know you could press a button. Oh, I'm such a dumbass.
Oh, you're silly.
That makes so much sense. That's really smart. Oh no, and I'm not. You
didn't think that the... Oh, you silly.
Yeah. I'm powerful, but I can be easily outwitted by the simplest of things.
Yeah, there's buttons there that they played music tracks.
Oh.
Have you never been into a shop like that where they let you listen to... Well, usually it's a shop that sells music that has pairs of headphones that you can listen to songs with. But yeah, I guess that...
No. That makes sense, though. Okay, cool.
It really does.
That's the nerf. We did find Grog in his natural habitat. That was cool.
What is Grog's natural habitat game?
Yeah.
Guess it would be.
I found a game as well called Gun Pixies that I really want to buy and play. You can get an art book version with it. It looks ridiculous. It's one of those games where you shoot women with guns that are meant to make them happy.
What?
Gun Pixies.
I didn't pay much attention to
except
your
you're a
discussion on that
pixie,
game.
so the women are all giant. Dude, it sounds so cool.
Please donate $5 to allow India to play this stupid game.
There's an art book, and you can get the art book and the game for like £25.
25. The goal.
Macaroonies.
New goal. Extreme goal. 25. £25.
Gun Pixies.
Gun Pixie Fund. Go fund me.
Go fund me Pixies.
Go fund me Pixies. Go fund Gun Pixie.
The go fund gun Pixies.
Is it fund gun? Yeah. The go fund yourselves, lol.
Maybe we will. Good morning, Hardik. How are you doing?
I'm just scrubbing now. I need to start in betweening.
What are you struggling with?
Scrubbing.
Oh. I thought you said you were just struggling. My bad. Quiet comfort is like your tagline.
Me?
Yeah.
Is that my brand?
Yeah. So I think the Bose headphones will suit you.
Well, they'll protect me from you because they're noise cancelling.
Yeah.
So you can sing all you want.
The best part about them, you don't have to hear me try and sing underneath the water anymore.
Where do you go to donate, and will we stream it? If we raise enough money, we can't justify buying that game because it's so dumb. But if we raise enough money to be able to purchase it, yeah, sure, we'll stream it. We'll try.
Oh,
is it a Switch
that would be
game?
a good game to stream.
Oh, it'd be fucking ridiculous.
It is a Switch game.
Okay.
You guys want to see?
Where is it? I think it's still. Yeah. It's tips to let me see.
Oh wow, it used to be on the PS Vita.
Really?
Yeah. Here you are,
so
guys.
Is this a like sequel?
No, I think it's just a port. There you go, guys.
There you are. I think that's it. If you want to see India play Gun Pixies, and shoot women with happiness.
Mm.
And then I don't need to say anymore.
Oh wow, look, there's like a bath scene. And your little pixie's also naked. Wow. We might not be able to play this on stream.
Are they actually naked?
I think some things, I can't tell if they've got foam over them or if they've blurred them out. But
I think it looks like it.
You can probably play on censor mode actually. And censor it.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Who knows?
I didn't know that before I started my campaign. Show us Gun Pixie, says Emlet.
There you are. Alright, I'm gonna export these frames for you.
Emlet's like, well, I don't want spoilers, so I'm gonna play this on my own.
Yeah. I'm sure that's why, Emlet. You need to check it out for us before we play and make sure it's alright. Do you think you could add anything else to the animation, or are you happy with it and you want to take it to tie down?
I want to add a couple more like saddle things because I've got a long frame here that's just them kind of like still because I wanted to pause there. I think I can.
This is going to be Robin.
Probably. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'm wondering whether you'll use one of your previous designs.
I don't know. I think I'm just going for like trying to. It's just a rough. I don't think I'm gonna try and proof it up.
Okay.
Not at first anyway. I'm gonna do a few roughs and get into the roughen thing.
Rough and tumble.
Yeah.
Check out that super nice arc on the bow when she pulls it out. Look at that nice arc.
Yeah, it's an arc.
Nice arc.
I'll also have to spin the kind of orientation of the bow. So which it goes between like here and here, but maybe I can do that in between.
Hey! Guess who just finished Bug Bodies? I'm donezo. It's exported.
Oh, cool! Awesome.
Yep.
Very important plot points.
Back to Samantha.
Also, I should note that grids, they're really good and important to make for like ground planes. And I did this one really easy. I just made a square. And then I made another square like here, and then I duplicated that, and then it's really easy to do.
I wonder if I still got the right brush. I think I do. Gotta try and make this frame of Samantha nice, because the other one is cute and this one isn't as cute. Oh, it's cute. Gosh darn it.
You need to be cute.
Important to me. Even though it's only like a smear frame that's on for a sec. Do you remember the keyboard shortcut for Krita? The arrow key is what we use.
Well, we got it. We got a donation. What does it say?
No way.
Don't really stream that. It'll get you banned. Just want to support.
Oh, that's
thank
so
you.
Nice. Thanks very, very much. Will it get us banned? That'd be a pretty funny way to lose our account.
Well, we could check whether it's like super lewd.
Hardy says that he'd bury the spacing on that arc.
Bringing up the bow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go check who that was because apparently.
Do we not know?
It usually comes up in the top right corner, like afterwards. But as ever,
not everything is working completely correctly with the stream.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it's Pal Bro. Thank you.
Bro, thank you.
Thank you very much. For one.
Super nice of you. Thank you.
I think we could. I think we could stream it.
You think?
Yeah.
Maybe we could try. We could do it on my account.
I mean, we could.
Yes, I do have a Twitch for those who are wondering. It's one that I tend to use only for viewing other people's stuff.
When parents are from Edinburgh, Tyler. So when people ask, I'm like, yeah, I'm from Edinburgh. I've not lived there though. Only visited like hundreds of times.
You live near the border, right?
Aye.
I thought that was the beginning of your sentence and I was confused for a second. I do.
Aye. I did. I lived in one of the towns close to the Scottish border. One of the benefits of putting this grid down is like when I jump between frames, I can still like see roughly where the position was.
I need to use more grid.
Yeah, grids are good. Grids are life.
Grids are great. Okay, so this is drag frame. The headphones. The headphones! I have to do the head. I wonder if I can just copy and paste them. Pib, if you're still here, is there an option to copy and paste between frames without it adding a new layer?
Oh, if you're gonna go take her to the zoo, within the zoo, see if you can see the penguin parade. That's fun.
Yeah.
I don't know how often that runs, whether it's a daily thing or not.
Penguin parade.
And take definitely because the zoo's not in the city center. It's more west. Heading out towards the airport, so maybe try and like book a place to stay because the zoo's fairly large and you'll spend a good few hours there. And I would recommend there's a really nice coffee shop at the end of Princess Street on the far if this is. Come on, let me draw.
Penguin parade.
Fine, don't let me draw.
Shooting on the headphones.
Yeah, so if this is Princess Street, it's a straight road, easy to find. So Princess Street. There's a part where it curves down towards Leith, and then there's a part where it kind of continues up. I think this goes past like a hill or whatever. There's a coffee shop just here that is really nice. And yeah, like that way is the castle, which is cool. So if you need your bearings, what else in Edinburgh's cool?
I always rely on you to tell me whenever I go. So I got nothing, dude.
Like, there's a whole bunch of art museums. Go to Prince Street. It's nice.
Go to the Fringe Festival. That's awesome.
It's also only in the summer.
Yeah. Wait for summer and then go.
He's taking her for her birthday.
Super late birthday.
I didn't get you anything. Oh, a couple months later, here you go.
Well, you'd be like, I got you something, but I can't give it to you for a couple of months because it's an experience.
I guess
In the
that would
meantime,
work.
here's Gun Pixies for the Switch. Harry Potter tour? That's awesome.
India came up with a comic idea for Harry Potter.
I didn't. Mike came up with a comic idea because I said Harry Potter and then it made me laugh.
Imagine drawing little kitschy, cute renditions of some of the events in Harry Potter's life, but every time he's faced with a challenge, he poots, which is he farts. It's just like, yo, wizard high, poot.
Sounds like something that someone else would do and not me.
Oh, come on.
I like the joke, but I'm not going to dedicate myself to being
dedicate your life to it, India.
that one joke forever. Sounds like something someone else would make.
Are you trying to encourage me to do it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that one's going out into the ether for free then.
Well, it's hardly the most distinguished of comedy. Not like someone else couldn't easily have already come up with that.
The first day line says, "Can we fund the Harry Potter as well?" I don't know. India's clearly
Yeah, I'm against it. Harry Potter will stay as a pastime activity for me to imagine in times of great need. Get a hand. Can I rotate? I've forgotten how to rotate again. Is it R? No. Nope. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
See, Tyler.
I see you, Tyler.
I've shortened the frame between here and here. Trying to take on Hardwick's advice. Is that what you were meaning, or have I misunderstood?
You've shortened the frame. Do you mean that you've adjusted the timing of the frame?
Yeah.
The timing is not the spacing?
So Hardwick was saying change the spacing. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
That's a new drawing then. That's fine.
no, you can just adjust on the old drawings. Adding a new drawing would also be timing.
No, as in like I would need to move the bow closer to the end position, which is a new drawing. Is that right?
Well, you could just adjust one of your current drawings.
Mm-hmm.
Adding in a new drawing?
I'm not saying adding in a new drawing. I'm saying adjusting the drawing that's already there, but that's
Yes.
that's drawing another position. And at the
Adjusting
same
the drawing
time.
that's already there.
Yeah.
Would change the spacing, yeah.
Okay.
So, timing is you have 2 frames between your first key and your last key. The spacing is how close those drawings are to the beginning or end position.
Yeah.
And of course, you can vary spacing on specific elements of the character differently. It is possible, though, that adjusting the timing on reframes can also have an effect on space. Because naturally, if something is held for a much shorter time, it'll be on screen for a shorter time.
Yeah.
And therefore, the spacing kind of changed that. Wow, so Friday.
Tis.
Guys.
There we go. Okay.
I bet you love Friday. It is, after all, the end of the week for you. What are you up to this weekend, Amlet? Anything cool? Anything cool?
What you doing, Hamlet? What you doing?
Addict says, you can also use spacing to show weight force of the bow being pulled out by making drawings closer to that gesture and then swooshing into the end pose. Slow pull, swoosh, pointing out. Just an idea.
Alright, I like that.
Yeah. So you want to think about what you're saying with your spacing.
Yeah.
Because depending on how she does the motion, it'll give a different impression. Do you want her to pull it out super fast and ease into the end position? Do you want her to ease it out and then speed into the end position? Do you want to cushion both ends of it and have the middle faster? It's up to you. Animation is cool like that. I wonder if there's any chance to come out.
Before Ross does. Oh, I see what you're saying.
For Animonthly. Right now, I'm not sure if that's going to be doable.
Fair enough. Fun's important.
I think so. You're working on Patreon stuff. Awesome. Oh, maybe you get on a little planned collab. Oh, that'd be awesome. Holy guacamole. Dun 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 bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Mike was so nice to me yesterday. Guys.
India, what are you saying?
He was so nice to me yesterday. He got me like sushi downstairs. He got me coffee.
Yeah. I was trying
Really sweet.
to imply something else.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go to 3 places on the same run, which just doesn't sound like much when you think about it, but it's like trying to coordinate ordering from 3 places and getting them all delivered back was.
Yeah.
It's easy, but it's a lot more of a hassle than going to one place and coming back.
And you didn't have to, which is the super sweet thing.
I hate that when I double click like the timeline to like pop up, and then I accidentally hit the like make it into a whatever this is, not timeline mode. Move the button, Photoshop.
Well, I mean, you chose to animate in Photoshop, so I have very little.
Take responsibility for it, yeah.
I have very little sympathy for you
Oh.
using Krita.
I like Photoshop.
It's great. It's not the best for animation.
Martis, India is working on a Slimantha animation as a fan art for Ross O'Donovan's Social Monster Girls, and I'm just practicing animating a motion.
Yay. Not a great frame. I'm hoping that in motion it'll read well. Where's that from? Do 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 do. Oh, it's Lion King.
Doig.
That is a heck of a good artist.
Yeah, did you see his recent landscape piece inspired by No Man's Sky?
I don't think I did.
It's really real nice.
How recent?
Last couple of days, maybe.
Check Twitter. Is Twitter where it's at?
Yeah, I think you put it on Twitter. All of you, the next thing that you should start watching is
Hands Off Isaacin.
Yeah. Keep your hands off Isaacin.
Mike and I watched the first episode together the day before yesterday.
And we won't say anything more really about it. but it is good quality stuff, particularly poignant for animators.
Made me cry.
Well, we said more about it.
In a good way.
Yeah.
So, like, not in a sad way. Happy cry.
Yeah, didn't want to emotionally charge it like that, but yeah.
Well, it doesn't mean that it's going to do that for everyone. Just did that for me.
Yeah.
We haven't managed to watch the second episode yet, just because Crunchyroll will not let us yet.
Alright, the music, I guess, is done.
Did its thing. It's got into the car and left.
It's Jablinski now.
Blinsky.
Vibe checking video says, cool.
Ew. Yeah. Face controller over as well. You can only have a stick man now. Vibe check. Keep practicing. Today's stick man.
Tomorrow the world.
Yeah, tomorrow. Cool looking full figures.
Drawing takes a lot of practice. Practice
like
takes
anything else.
a lot of discipline. But you can develop both. Both are a skill you can learn.
It's just like anything else in life. Just do it a lot and you get better at it.
It's also true that people have animated really, really cool and yeah.
Yeah.
So
True. Maybe stickmen are all you need. Or stickmen all you want? It's a question. Bob Ross says it's muscle and you need to use it so it gets stronger. Here you are. Bob Ross is a wise man.
yep. That's why he's got such a great Twitch following.
How many hours it will take to animate something or how many hours it will take to learn how to draw? I found out that animation always takes at least 3 times as long as I think it's going to.
Yeah, is that your running relative estimate?
Yeah. Take what I think it's going to take and then multiply that by 3 and that's how long it'll actually take. Need to find a way to put that time down a little bit.
I think you can cut down time like that by being more certain and decisive.
Yeah.
That's my goal for the next kind of stage of my life is to work on being more decisive, because I think a lot of it is rooted in fear, yeah, and that's holding me back.
Yeah, fear holds too many of us back.
So
I think being more decisive is a really good thing to look towards the future. I would like that too.
thank you for subbing. If you're interested, we've got a playlist for the animations we've made, and also a playlist for things we've worked on. If you want to get a little bit of a grasp on who we are and everything.
Well, just like we're working on stuff now, every single project we do stream. So if there's any curious about, there's probably a bunch of streams of us making it. Every day is a walk in the park with you, Doig. Every stream is a new adventure.
Yo, thanks for the follow.
Did we finish that comic animation? Which comic animation was that?
The one you were just... Bug Buddies.
Oh, yes. I sure did. Just finished it this morning. Got the colour on there and everything. Exported it and sent it over to Mike. So now I can work on Samantha.
Emma asks, are you lining the keyframes now, India, and then do in-betweens after that, just to make sure I understand this animation wizardry?
Actually, I've already done the in-betweens. So this is just me inking right now. We're trying to keep it as simple as possible, is our thought.
Look at this smoothness, India.
Oh, so fluid.
Oh, wait. It was playing.
Yeah, right now I'm just inking, and then we'll see how it looks, and if I need to add anything, we can add stuff.
I guess my animation looks better when it's played at 13 frames per second.
Sometimes it do.
There we go.
Sometimes it be like that. Nice.
Birthday Lion says, India, please do music as well at some point. Improv 40s has my vote. First day, have you heard India? She's got a song on our YouTube that she recorded for a little while now, but...
Yeah, but I feel a bit weird about that one.
Why?
Well, my dad saw it and he was like, it was very religious.
So?
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm not a religious person, but...
So?
This...
Sorry. Please
okay,
continue.
Mike, sure.
Please continue.
But I wrote the song based on a story that I had set in the old Western days. The story was called Witch of the West, and it's basically Harry Potter as a Western. So it's like witches and wizards in the old West. So the song felt appropriate for the story because people in the story are religious. But it made me feel weird that people would watch it and then judge me as being like something I'm not, I guess. So it made me eager to want to do more songs that are based on different stories or just different, so people know I'm not just...
I mean, it's a one-time snapshot into your songwriting.
Yeah.
Like, if you had 2 songs that were like that, then you'd be like, If you had 3 songs that were like that, you'd be like, oh, okay, that's your genre, but it's just one.
My dad just made me paranoid about it, basically.
Your dad is very capable of shifting your thinking.
He is.
I'll link it to you first day.
Oh, well, I mean, it's easy to find. I feel so weird about showing people stuff that I'm not confident about.
Hey, first day lines.
Especially to people who are good at music.
First day lines is cool, and they said you should do music, and I'm saying, oh, she totes does.
Also, I love 40s music. 40s and 50s, 20s and 30s. And I think within those periods of vintage music.
I think they're asking for you to show the animation.
Oh, the semantic animation.
Yeah.
Okay. Then show you that in just a sec. Trying to figure out what to do with these boobs.
You got to take care of them.
I do.
Got to make sure they have enough room to breathe.
I do. That's the problem. Exactly it.
Hey, Bryony.
Hey, Bryony.
Bryony's our good friend. She a cleanup artist, or like lead cleanup artist. She's one of the cool cleanup artists at Cartoon Saloon, being all cool, cleaning things up.
All the cool things.
Doing all the final lines. It's not cleanup anymore. It's final line.
Yeah.
She's a final line artist at Cartoon Saloon.
Nice.
Emily just somehow reminded me of like of Buffy there. Like he's just like, boobs where? Like a reflex action. And I noticed a behavior in Buffy yesterday where
she just loves boobs.
No. I think Buffy has like set programmed behaviors that like they just trigger and don't make logical sense. But you know how if you are standing up in this room, she will be trying to pull you up the stairs to feed her.
Yeah.
She'll be like, come with me. Well, I was going down the stairs and Declan was at the top of the stairs next to her food bowl.
Yeah.
And I moved into this room and she ran down the stairs to try and pull me back up. And then Declan like moved up there and then she stopped and she realized, wait, there's already someone up there. And then she ran back up again and ignored me. And I'm just like, you a silly cat.
Yeah, he's pretty silly. That's cute. Okay. If I can down. You're funky. It's time to get down.
First Day Lines likes your song.
Aw, dude, thank you very much. Means a lot, especially coming from two musicians. Very simple.
It's not very simple. It's God. I like it a lot. I'm biased, I know, but I do
Very
like
biased.
it. Like I am attracted and appeal. You have an appeal to me, so I'm not biased in that sense. Like if I didn't know you and I heard that, I'd be like, I like it. You just happen to keep making things that both attract and appeal to me.
This mic feels like it's not. Feels much longer. I don't want to copy paste it because it feels like such a simple thing that I should be able to just draw it. And copy and pasting in Krita can be a little bit of a pain since it always copies it onto a new layer. And it tends to also copy it in the same place in the timeline. It reminds me of Christmas. Something about the instruments they use.
Doig's Valentine card. You appeal to me.
Aw.
XX.
You've got appeal. It's like an animated Valentine's Day card. Because appeal is one of the 12 principles of animation. Okay.
I mean, I've animated a little bit while with you, but it's never stuck. But I feel like this time it won't either.
Yeah, maybe not.
But I'm having fun.
As long as you're having a good time.
Yeah.
Oh, those headphones are now stuck on every frame. That's good to know. Okay, I'll have to fix those later. So, there's going to be a couple of loops. One of the loops is going to be her playing it. And then there's like a little victory pose that she does. That. And she's going to have, let's see, slime drips. She's going to have blink and a head turn as well. I'm doing the most complicated action first because the most complicated action is the most fun action. This needs to be a new keyframe. I can probably just delete the headphones and that'll be fine. There we go.
This is such a your kind of song.
True, I love it. Drawing headphones, yeah, drawing headphones they're rigid, solid objects that I have to make consistent from frame to frame and rotate in 3D space, and it's hard.
You also note that I'm not using onion skin either.
Yeah, it's good. The way
And just flipping.
I find it much easier to get a nice motion when I do that.
Come on, Photoshop. You can do it. I believe in you. Save my work. Macho improve or macho improv? Probably improve,
Macho improve.
given the context.
Yeah.
Thank you, Arctic. That
I
means a
agree.
lot. I appreciate it. I gave you... I said this in the peg bar yesterday. It's a joke. I don't actually believe this. Oh, I've just undermined my own improv.
Just say what you were gonna say.
I know, right? So many caveats. But I was like, I've given you all 2 years to get good. So now I'm going to catch up and surpass all of you.
That's so. Well, you better prepare for a fight. Like you have to beat the 12 animation masters of the peg bar.
Yeah. I am animating in Photoshop. This is true.
Just drawing the legs under the table so we can fill that. And basically just want to make sure that we can fill this with colour. So it all needs to join together. Or at least be sealed off. Here we are.
Photoshop's not that bad for animating in these days.
I still think it's pretty bad compared to other programs. If I'm being honest.
Hmm?
I still think it's pretty bad compared to other programs, to be honest.
I mean, compared to other programs, yeah.
But whenever people are animating Photoshop, I'm always like, why are you animating Photoshop when you could be animating something better and free?
Yeah, that's true.
You know? You could be using Krita, which is completely free to download and is a better animation program.
I mean, I could be animating in Blender.
But to each their own. Some people just like animating Photoshop, you know? They like the tools, they like the brushes. Totally fair.
I have to say, it's not looping all that well. It plays through it once, then it's like, I'm done.
I did what you asked.
Man, yeah, it gets to like here, and then it's just like, no. It's not like this usually. It's only doing this when I'm streaming. It's Save me from myself. So, gonna push back on the hips here.
I know, this song is so edgy. I love it. It's perfect for Samantha. I'm gonna go to the store, get some ice cream. I'm gonna pet a cute dog. Rearrange my shelves. It'd be pretty fun to do like a super heavy, hard metal song where all the lyrics are just like really nice things that you're doing. And help an old lady cross the street.
Shopping bag in hand.
Gotta make sure that you're recycling.
I can't believe that's not butter.
They buying margarine.
They buying margarine. Shaving all
my health. That's awful. Now I can't not hear it.
Shaving all my elves. Okay, I might need to rotate this so I can get a nice angle. Somehow this is so not our scene, but completely our scene at the same time. Yeah.
I love this.
Okay, let's start putting in the arms, I guess.
Escaping from my cells, that's pretty good.
The well-mannered citizen.
Papa word the G, baby, look. Labs till I'm finished. Had a handful of lemons through the hand. Got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand, it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I've been playing with the minutes that they been shoulda gave. And I'm flipping every digit that they been shoulda paid. Had to find a way to get it. No, this isn't what you made. If I ever wanna dip, then I'm brink with the blade. And I'm brinking a blink on the brink of some dumb shit. Watch how I move, cause I know the brink's coming. Watch for the blues, cause I know that they dumping. Nothing in my view, so it's hush on discussion. Hush on discussions, you know what you need to. I keep it in the fam to let you know.
I'll be doing more compositing, I believe.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and get my scenes done early so that I can continue working on this animating.
That sounds great, yeah. Get them polished off early in the day and then you've got the rest of the day free.
Yeah, Indy and I worked out a way to like finish my work on time for the deadline.
Mike's got...
It's less of like panic mode.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Mike is currently compositing on a project and he's like the last person on the team working on it, really. So there's a lot of pressure on him to get stuff done for next month. So we had to break down what scenes he's got left to do and how long he has to do them, so we could figure out if it's doable and how many scenes he has to do a day.
Yeah.
You on schedule so far?
Yeah.
Good work.
Emma's like throws money around, wraps some India. Power picks it up because it's hard to come by in this economy. She throws money at Emlet, but for different reasons. Emlet sprays water and shoots down by.
Shooch likes it.
So hey Shooch, how's it going?
How's it going with you, Shooch?
I'm doing an animate.
You are. It's looking so cool, Mike. Turns out that shoulder in the last frame is a little bit extreme. So I might have to adjust. Well, I will have to adjust that. So that she's not got like a giant, massive shoulder, like hunchback.
You were hunged over.
Hunged over? What you been doing partying out so late?
Mama Swift gonna chastise you. Apparently.
Go to your room! Probably already in your room.
Probably.
That's cool though. We had a good night. Or day? Or event? We realised recently that VidCon is on in
February.
February in London. And we were like, oh, I kind of want to go, but also tickets are super expensive and travel to London is super expensive, so I think we're going to have to miss it.
Yeah, can you believe this is the first time we realised there is actually a VidCon and like video like YouTube cons in the UK? We just, yeah. I think I just assumed that they were all in the US.
Me too. Yeah, this not Inception song. I keep thinking it's like not Spider-Man or not Batman or something.
It doesn't have a Spider-Man feel to it.
It did at the beginning.
Contraception. Remember, don't enter without consent.
Oh, jeez, oh.
Well,
a good lesson for anyone.
That's not so much contraception as something else. But that's what came to my head. It's a good lesson.
We'll draw this thumb.
You singing lizard songs yesterday was cracking me up.
Oh, I'm glad you liked them.
India was singing about her experiences being a lizard to the tune of like popular tunes, popular songs.
I love lizards. Last time there was a comic convention in Dublin, there was a group of people who brought lizards.
Sorry. Emma said Shooch is a contraception.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no, what a lie.
Now I'm wondering how Shooch prevents pregnancy. Maybe he's radioactive.
Maybe he smells.
Come on now. I don't think Shooch is still here.
I wouldn't blame him.
I feel like we're Shooch's alarm clock at this point.
Chooch, wake up. You gotta get up and make another awesome thing. Ah, the lizard in Frozen 2.
Yeah, we stopped. We haven't seen a lot of recent films, it has to be said.
It might have been different if I'd known there was a lizard, though.
Really? Is that your swing? You're so lizard centric, aren't
I'm
you?
just very into dinosaurs and lizards, that's all.
I was telling India about a game that you can play as a dinosaur or a human, and she was just like, why would you ever want to play as a human?
It's true.
We do that anyway.
I mean, come on! You can play as a dinosaur or as a human. Like, what would you rather play as?
Dinosaur.
A dinosaur! Why would you ever choose the human option? I want to be a dinosaur, man.
You
I
want
want to be T-Tops.
You want to be a dinosaur.
Yeah. I've asked you before what your favourite dinosaur is, so I won't ask you again on the stream.
What did I say?
I can't remember, actually.
Neither can I, so...
Was it a long neck, like Diplodocus?
I doubt it.
Stegosaurus?
I don't know what my favorite dinosaur is. But it's fine because dinosaurs aren't real.
Yes, they are. Which reminds me, actually, I went to the store the other day and we needed some like shower gel. And one of the other things I really like are flamingos. I think flamingos are cool. So there was this body wash that was like flamingo themed, and it had flamingos all over the bottle and everything, and it had like a raspberry and lychee or something, some nice smelling stuff in it, and I was like, oh dude, awesome. I'm getting this flamingo shower gel. And then I noticed it was in a series of like fantasy creatures shower gels, and all the other creatures on all the other bottles were like unicorns, fairies, like
Dargons.
sea monsters. And I was like, but flamingos are real. Flamingos aren't mythical creatures.
Maybe the person who made it has never seen doesn't know flamingos are real. I mean, they look like barely disguised dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's why I like them.
Is that really the reason that you like flamingos? Is because you think they're dinosaurs?
Well, have you seen one of their faces close up?
Yeah, they're lizards.
They're cool, aren't they?
They're lizards in feather suits.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I need to reveal this to our captive audience. Flamingo head. Yeah, look at this thing. It's just a dinosaur.
You're getting close up on it.
I'm trying to. Like this.
Get all up in that beak. Oh my god, it's so cool! Come on, guys. It's pretty awesome. I love flamingos so much.
They have a really strange shaped beak, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Unhappiness.
You really, really do love them, though. I've seen you at the zoo when there were
love them so
flamingos.
much. I
Why
love
don't
the
you
way they
have?
move.
Why don't you have a flamingo pink umbrella?
I've never seen one to buy.
Oh, alright, okay.
I'd be sorely tempted if I saw one somewhere. Yeah, I think the person who made the shower gel doesn't know that flamingos really exist.
I think this arm is wrong.
Wrong is a strong word, Mike.
Error 546 saying, "What you guys making?" We are making animations, dude.
We are. I'm animating Samantha from Social Monsters, which is Ross's character and Ross's franchise.
And
Also
I'm just
Jonathan.
animating kind of. I think it's gonna be my comic character, but I'm just animating an archer. Doing some sweet moves. Yeah, it's just practice.
Animation is always so much more work than you think it's going to be. Even the small, simple things. Actually, especially the small, simple things, because they're the things you think will be fast. Then there's a lot of work involved in making them look any good. Flamindia. Oh, that'd be so good. Meet a flamingo? That'd be incredible, wouldn't it? Oh. Maybe that's my calling. All this time I've been trying to be an animator when I should have been a flamingo.
There you go.
You drawing me as a flamingo, brah?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. I like that any picture of me is always just like the thing with hair.
Well, how else would I do it?
I mean, I don't know, man. It's a challenge, I give you that.
See you, Hardik.
See you, Hardik.
There you go. There's you.
Yeah! Hell yeah! Check me out! Flamingo, gon' get your girl!
Gonna get your girl.
Gon' get your girl! The thing is that Ross doesn't tend to draw Samantha's eyebrows going above her hair like this. But I like being able to see the eyebrows. So that's
Well, you're always
a little Indiaism.
You're always like, gotta see the expression, never hide the expression.
Yeah, like that's just me. So that's one thing which is off model about this is you wouldn't have her eyebrows above her hair like this if you were going to draw her the way Ross draws her. But I just can't stand to hide them. I like being able to see them.
Flamingo, come get your girl.
Yeah. You just flamingo? You the fool. See you first day, Lions. Have a good day.
See you. Yeah, if we started at around about 9, then we're going to 10:30, is that right?
I guess so.
Is
That when we
right?
started?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that sounds good. 10 more minutes. We gonna get in it. Gotta live it. Within it. Spin it.
I guess I could do like releasing the bow. That'd be cool.
I may have made this a little bit too thick. The inking on this. I just had to fix it on the next frame. But for now I can try and figure out what the line weighting needs to be. But I've got a head pasted over there. I like the inking on that head. So I'm trying to keep the head size consistent and also the inking.
See you, Emma. Enjoy your weekend.
See you, Emma.
To those interested, First Day Lines is a Irish-based indie rock band, and their latest album, Time, is out.
Now.
You can listen to it on Spotify or like guess buy a CD from them. But I was listening to it; it's really good. Yeah, I
wish
really
that we
liked
could
it.
get the music on the morning streams, but
Yeah.
we'd be hit by copyright. Good.
Yeah, I asked, and they were going to look into it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know you asked. That's awesome. I assume that they'd be the one. Initiate. Right. Rotation time. Rotation.
Rotato.
Wait,
I gotta bake the rotations
Yeah.
for a baked potato. I like that. Yeah, you would like go like that because you're pushing so much tension. Yeah.
Oh man, I need the toilet.
Good to know.
I can wait. Have a mighty need to pee.
Yeah, the Buffy. What you doing?
Hey, the buffle. Meow. He's squeaking.
You gonna come and say hello? That's a no.
Sorry about the noise. Mike was throwing the wires around my microphone.
Oh, did I? Oh yeah, I did hit it. Oh wait.
Can you stop? Would you mind stopping?
Style.
Stay.
Sorry. I was trying to encourage Buffy to jump up on the chair.
I know what you're trying to do. Oh.
Does go very well with your.
The music has soothed me. Anger melts away. Replaced by jazz. She's tippy tapping over to you. One. Do, 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 do.
We love this cat, but she is a little asshole.
Yeah, she is.
I've come to realize. She's demanding. She never listens.
It's not very affectionate.
I guess she's just a cat. She's not really like an asshole cat. She's just a cat.
She is an asshole.
You reckon?
I've had cat.
Oh.
I feel at liberty to say she's a cute asshole though.
Yeah.
Problems. You can't really yell at her or get mad at her because she's too adorable.
I heard or I read that actually like shaming a cat does nothing. Like it actually makes them worse.
They like the shame.
No, like you can't discipline them because they'll just do the bad behavior when you're not looking. Like, they'll know they're doing something wrong, but they'll hide it instead. They're sneaky, that's what it is. The good cat's name will be slandered by you too.
Oh no? Oh, are you sure about that? He deserves to be slandered, dude. No. Put us through. Peed on Michael's bag.
She really did. I was gonna be going with that bag to Thought Bubble, and she peed on it like literally the night. I guess she knew I was packing. Declan revealed later that he never packs where Buffy can see that he's packing, because she's been known to do stuff like that. I was like, bro.
Oh. Peter?
Yo. You want to say hello to the people on the street? What's the people?
Ultimate disinterest.
Yeah, she's just blanking me. Rubbing herself over in the box over in the corner now. I'm hoping that by animating it'll help my just ability to draw figures quickly, because less emphasis on the single drawing.
Mm-hmm.
Try and develop a shorthand that feels gestural and good, and
and vice versa too.
because I think the thing I struggle with when I'm drawing figures is they're not doing anything. I'm just drawing the subject without a verb, and animation is all verb. It's all verb less subject. So I didn't know what this character was doing before I started drawing, but I'm like, okay, I'll make them take a step. Cool. And then they've heard something and they've drawn their bow, and all of it informs what I need to draw them doing.
Which was one thing I would say that I think you can kind of tell that you didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, really?
In terms of planning it.
Right.
Before you got to each part of the animation. Just because the acting doesn't feel consistent. Standing with your hand on your hip and then pulling your bow out. If she was listening for danger or being casual, I don't know if Robin would put a hand on a hip.
She's not got her hand on her hip, but that's my drawing ability.
Oh, what's she doing? Then.
She's just walking, but then she like raises her hand like that.
Oh,
She's heard something.
Okay, play it again.
That's an acting choice. That's a drawing. Like that's not her hand on her hip.
Oh, right.
That's her hand up in front of her.
I think it's because she's very obviously has a weight to one side.
Yeah.
So it feels like she does. In that case, ignore that feedback.
I mean, it's fair if it looks like she has her hand on her hip, and
Yeah.
I've not communicated what my idea was.
Yeah, like you need to clarify that drawing a bit. But in that case, it's not an acting problem at all.
'Tis the drawing.
Headphones hard. Sure, my two cats like to attack people randomly and they tear up the tables and sofa, but they're sweet, damn it. And sure, I have scars from them, but they're sweet.
I really, yo.
I really, yo. I know that feeling. They're so damn cute. How can I resist the charms? Hey, Lamenta. I believe it's time for us to call the stream.
It is, yeah.
Doig.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. We will be back on Monday.
Yeah, well, I'll be doing more Samantha. Try and get this motion inked in and finished up. You know what you'll be doing, Mike? Any clues yet?
I'll be working on Samantha's background more next week. That way we're working on the project together.
Sounds great.
Yeah. Oh, the music has stopped, so. Yeah, looking forward to catching you all then, yeah, next week. So until then,
an awesome weekend.
And may the rest
of your weekend
be filled
with
adventure. You know, take care, everyone.
Yeah. See you later.
See you then.
Have a good